Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm out here to enjoy this beautiful weather because today is the new moon eclipse and it starts at about 1:45 and it happens maybe about 6:45 it ends. So I'm really trying to take in the energy and see what today has to bring. So I want to see what the star seeds have to say for us. And before I get started, I want to thank everybody who's been liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos, because it helps to generate the videos and helps the collective and the world really expand their consciousness. So Nyawagoa. For anybody who doesn't know, my name is Natasha. My friends call me Tasha. So we have the blue flame. Okay. It says spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Okay. It's beautiful. I want to show you again. Okay. It's beautiful. The blue flame. Okay. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. This card of awakening, an energetic upgrade. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and having experiences that are out of your ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when you're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought of being activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical Kundalini awakening and deep cellular DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it is much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how to make sense of the world. It isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. And awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as a deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. Starseed activation. Okay, guys, I want you to repeat after me, okay? I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right before me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. It is so important to repeat that, okay? I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right before me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. It is so important that we really do this, okay? And this blue flame is really here. This is like an energy. Like I said, I came out here to see the energy, right? And this blue flame, this energy is really here to help us. We're in so many retrogrades right now, and so many things are crumbling to really make new. And with this new moon eclipse, it's talking about the things that are in the dark are coming to light now, because everything that's in the dark will eventually come to light. And with this eclipse and this blue flame, it's trying to tell you that there's a door opening for this new awakening for the collective to really, help generate a better vibration for everybody. We do not have to be stuck in this low vibrations that we're supposed to be in, or the society says we're supposed to be in. This is not normal, okay? So I want to see what tarot has to say for us when it comes to the Light Seer Tarot, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please give me a clear message for my collective. We have the Hangman popped out, okay? And the Hangman is talking about looking at things in a different perspective and really processing things, okay? And really, because this woman, she's dangling there, and the water is emotions, okay? And she's feeling the emotions. She's allowing these feelings to to generate inside of her so she can understand exactly what is going on and see the world in a different way. Okay? She sees it in a different way. Okay, spirit guides, ancestors, oracles. You have the Knight of Swords, okay? And the Knight of Swords in this deck is talking about having an opportunity run out on you, okay? See, this man is running towards his motorcycle, and the motorcycle is more or less like it's going without him. There's no driver, okay? And this man's wondering, am I going to be able to make it in time to catch this motorcycle, you know, because it's taking off. And this eagle is here to represent as spirit, okay? And as the ancestors guiding him that he needs to catch this bike before it takes off, because that's his ride. And if he doesn't jump on board, he's gonna get left in the desert, you know, and there's nothing there. It's desolate, it's nothing. So you need to look at things in a different perspective when it comes to this awakening process, and really run after your soul tribe, or people who understand you, or people who will get to understand you, or yourself. You need to run after yourself if you're lost, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please show me the cards when I need to. Please show me the cards that my collective need to see, please. What do we need to know when it comes to this blue flame? What do we need to know? Oh, wow. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, okay? And the Hierophant is talking about spiritual awakening and really going in, okay? Each step is like a different level, because there's levels to this spiritual awakening, and it's never ending, okay? It really isn't. It's always a process. It's always a next level. It's like peeling a layer off of an onion, okay? And you know, when you start cutting onions, sometimes, you know, it splashes in your eyes and you cry, you know, but it, you know, there's nothing you can do about it, you know, you can't do anything about it. It's just nature taking its course. And that's what this Hierophant is telling you to do, to go into internalize and understand that each layer is just another layer, you know, to get to the core of who you are, your soul, your home. You need to just understand that each lesson, each hurdle, each pushback is a lesson to get you further and further and further to level up. Okay, we just have to learn to center ourselves, ground ourselves, and focus on what our goal is, and really aim for that. Because with this new moon eclipse, it's really showing us that doors are opening, but we need to leave the old in the past, and we need to sit and really focus on what we need to do so we can level up, okay? So that's the bottom of the deck energy. Now, so we have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is talking about that Hierophant. You know what I mean? Really, you know, it's feeling like left out in cold, but in this deck, it's choosing to be left out in the cold because those cups weren't beneficial to you. And Sungwe Dizo is giving you one cup that's beautiful, okay? It's beautiful, so you don't need these cups that aren't beneficial to you. They're just, you're giving where you're not getting back. So you need to learn to just pour it out and, you know, process it. This woman is looking at what she's spilling down the drain because she understands why she's choosing that, because she knows what she has beside her, and that's her cup. That's her cup of love. That's the self-love. She doesn't need everybody else's love if it's not beneficial to her, okay? For her soul growth, for her understanding, for you. Okay, so you have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups represents, is this all there is in life? Okay, so when we're doing this spiritual awakening, we do have to start, you know, processing and getting rid of the people that no longer serve us or that aren't beneficial to us. And then we sit alone a lot of the times and we're like, oh, well, is this all there is? You know what I mean? And then we second guess ourselves. But like this Five of Cups, okay, see this cup this woman has? It's from Sungwe Dizu. And this Four of Cups, look, this cup is sitting there with her, okay? And she's reminiscing about all these other cups. And Sungwe Dizu is coming, Spirit's coming in to tell us that it's okay to to not really dwell on these cups anymore, okay? Because these cups are keeping you stuck. You have to look at the cup that's sitting next to you, okay? And dump them out and understand that it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you know that it's not beneficial for you anymore, and that you need to move into this new phase in your life with hope and love, because that cup is love. That cup is self-love, okay? And that's the main goal, is self-love. In order to move or forward or love on anybody else, you need to love internally on yourselves. And we all go through things, and we all have a hard time with life, but we all need to learn how to process it properly, okay? And we need to sit in hermit mode. We need to learn how to process it properly and really focus on what we need to get rid of and what is holding us back, and what the codependencies, the toxicities within ourselves, okay? These are the things that when we're in the awakening process, that's what tends to get us really stuck, okay? And we need to learn to be by ourselves. If we're always dependent on somebody else, then when that somebody else leaves, or that somebody else is, you know, undependable, then we start to really get aloof and start to, like, you know, not understand where our center of gravity is, because we're all over the place and our mind is constantly thinking. So we need to be like the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, the Hierophant, and be in hermit mode and start to do the meditations and the grounding and the centering and the soul retrievals, and understand where all these abandonment issues come from. Because a lot of the times we hold on to these cups, you know, and we think, is this all there is? And we don't understand that just letting it go brings us this peace, this freedom, this understanding that it's okay to let go. Because we have the King of Pentacles here, and the King of Pentacles sits on his throne, and he understands what it is to be a business person. He is an entrepreneur, okay? He understands what it is to go get. He doesn't sit around and he doesn't wait for somebody to say, okay, well, I promise, but the promises never come. No, he says what he wants, and then he understands that if that person doesn't get it or respect what the other person wants, then they keep stepping and find another opportunity, okay? Because, you know, it is about really going forward and putting what no longer serves you. So if people are lying on you or lying to you or promising things that aren't correct, or, you know, it's always, words are just words, okay? They're air, but it's always actions speak louder than words. So never believe anything anybody says unless it goes with their actions. This man is a go-getter, okay? He knows how it is and what it is. And he'll sit there with, this dog represents loyalty, okay? So he's loyal. He's loyal to whatever business he puts himself into. He's loyal to himself. He's loyal to his company. He's loyal to whatever generates some kind of stability, okay? But he understands integrity. He understands what it is to give back, okay? This is a power person, okay? But that is somebody who is happy internally, so he's able to give generously, okay? He's not stuck in his head and only cares about his friends. No, this man understands and is fair. This is a very fair man, okay? And we have the Fool. So it's time to understand who you are as the King of Pentacles in your structure, in your discipline, and going forth with whatever business plan or structure or whatever you have, okay? And taking the leap of faith and really understanding that the universe has your back. The spirit guides are with you all the time, and that's what moves you forward to the next direction. That's what keeps you grounded and stable. You just need to have faith in yourself. And this woman is only holding an amethyst, okay? And usually in the regular right-away tarot, he's just got a little satchel, okay? But here she's holding an amethyst. And amethyst represents love and communication and intuition, okay? It's really about being centered and having safety and protection with you, and knowing that whatever you do, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because you're safe. You're protected. You are who you are, and you know who you are. So you just need to take that leap of faith and go into the next direction, okay? And that's what this new moon eclipse is talking about. It's really opening the doors to new perspectives, new opportunities, and new business ventures, okay? You have the Knight of Wands, okay? And the Knight of Wands is talking about somebody who's coming in with a new opportunity, okay? Something spontaneous, something fun, something energetic, okay? And you really need to put all your effort into it, okay? Really love on what you do, study it, and know that whatever you're doing, do it from the heart, okay? Generate it from the heart, and the passion will come out. People will love on it because they see the passion drive in you, okay? And you really need to go and bang that drum and dance to your own rhythm of the beat of your own heart, okay? Because it's really, really important that we be who we are and we say who we are, and, you know, our words match our actions, okay? And we go forward with this very passionately. Because we have the Nine of Wands, okay? And the Nine of Wands is talking about the wounded warrior and understanding that, like the bottom of the deck, okay, all these layers, all these onions, okay, these layers of onion, it's like all the battles we've been through. All these wands are all the battles and all the victories, okay? And this woman's standing there with the one wand, like this Knight of Wands, this one wand, and she's going forward with these new passionate beginnings, knowing that her words are being able to back it up as well, okay? Because she's been through it. She knows the game. She knows business. She knows how people work. She understands. So everything she says is legit because she has facts to prove it, and she has the paperwork, and she just doesn't talk out of air. She's the Nine of Wands. She's been through it. You can't put anything past this person because she's been through it. She stands there in her power with this fire in her hand. And she understands that this fire is going to illuminate any path because she has so much she's done in the back of her that anything comes before her is extra because she knows she can rip through it. Okay? But you have the Five of Swords, okay? So the only thing is this wounded warrior is very much in their head, and unfortunately in this deck, the black birds represent dark energies or forces coming to nitpick you, okay? And when it comes to this new moon eclipse, it is talking about what is in the dark comes to light. So there is definitely people coming to try to fuck with your energy. But remember, you are powerful and you have control over everything. So if you allow things to come into your energy, then sure, it may affect you. But if you stand your ground and know who you are and will not be pushover, they cannot affect you. You have to protect yourself, okay? Because when we have self-doubt and start to go in our head and feel less than, we have to look around and understand that it may not even be our emotions and our feelings. It may be somebody else who's connected to us. So we need to detach, or we need to learn to help that person. So then that way we don't feel their energies, okay? It's really about helping those that need the help or want the help, okay? We do not have to stay stuck in this Five of Swords feeling like we're left out or like we've been hurt or abandoned or betrayed, okay? We don't have to feel like that because we know internally who we are. So nothing can really break us because we know we didn't deserve that. So why should it affect us, okay? And you have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is talking about really, you know, waiting for your ships to come in. You know, you've really done the work and you've planted some beautiful seeds, and now you have a blank canvas. You know, it's a beautiful, beautiful ocean, and it's free. There's no sharks. There's nothing. It's beautiful. It's safe. It's safe, and you deserve this, okay? You earned it. And now Sungwai Diz is telling you just have to, you know, surf it. You just have to surf it. You just have to wait for a nice good wave, and you have to go out and surf it, okay? It's your time. Sungwai Diz is telling you it's your time. You don't have to worry about the Five of Swords, the bickering and betrayal, because this is you, sweetheart, okay? Look, you are the person in the back jumping for joy, and these are the haters who have betrayed you and backstabbed you and treated you wrong, okay? These are the people who are doing that, because now what is being what was in the dark is now coming to light. So you have nothing to worry about because you are free. You've been in your integrity and you've been genuine and honest and doing what you need to do for yourself and others around you, giving where you don't expect to get back. This is what it's about. And now you get to ride the wave. Ride your wave, not the wave of everybody else's, but your wave, because you're the wounded warrior and you've done this. You've done the work. And now Sungkwai Dizu is giving you a path. A paved path, a beautiful path, and all you have to do is wait for that one door, somebody to come in and say, listen, I see you and I know you deserve this, so I'm going to give you an opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to go and check the energies and see what the energy has to say for us. Okay, so spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me the energy and what do you have to say for us. Thank you. So at the bottom of the deck we have the 4th chakra, and it's the heart chakra. Okay, it's time to really open up your heart and generate from a love and from kindness and respect for yourself and then others, because we cannot love on others if we do not love ourselves first. It is extremely important to have self-love, okay? To take care of yourself internally then externally, because your external environment is only a reflection of your internal, okay? You have to remember that. So go about your life with love and passion and understanding that everybody has their issues and everybody is going through something, but we need to be compassionate and understanding, okay? And we have the thinking woman. It's time to sit in solitude, be that hermit, and really think about what we need to put away and what we don't even need to bring up anymore, okay? You have the 6th chakra, and it's really talking about the 3rd eye and opening up when it comes to spirituality and soul growth, and really expanding when it comes to your ascension and everything. You have to meditate, you have to ground yourself, and you have to be thankful for everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's when you really, really start to get the downloads and to understand that there's a bigger picture to this world. And when you see the bigger picture, we're not exactly affected by the small things, okay? You have patience. This is about the divine timing. Everything happens for a reason. It's all about divine timing and having patience for yourself and having patience with the universe, because the universe works for you, not against you, okay? We just have to understand that we have to have patience with ourselves, especially when it comes to this this activation, okay? And this powerful energy that we're sitting in right now, okay? We have to have patience with ourselves because it's easily to snap right now. So please have some patience with yourself. I'm gonna check what the ancestors have to say for us. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please show me what you have to say from my collective, please, on this new moon eclipse day. So we have the bottom of the deck says ancestors of knowing, okay? Internally, we all know what we have to do. We just put it on the back burner, or we tend to run from these things. We tend to isolate and hide the things that are really we're really feeling, instead of processing it properly or telling the people we really love them, okay? But we know what we have to do, and we have to learn to have patience and do the meditation and really use your 3rd eye to see what it is, your intuition, okay? Because you have Hunter of Strength. You are strong, you are powerful, you are independent. It's up to you to start to really go forward with what you want, okay? You have so much power, so much strength. You are the wounded warrior. But internally, you have this knowledge that makes you so strong. You cannot be broken. You have ancestors of exile, okay? When you are this intelligent and powerful and strong, there will always be people who are really not at your level. They're kind of like new beings on this planet, okay? And they don't understand what it is to be intellectually evolved. So they tend to exile you and make you feel small, make you feel like you're crazy or stupid or insecure, okay? But that's not true. It's really because they feel this way, okay? Hurt people, and they want to exile you. But then that's when you turn that pain into beauty. You manifest through that hurt in that exile where you feel nobody is there for you, but really you're surrounded by beautifulness because you are beautiful internally. And these people just want to hurt you because they see your beauty. That's when you start to do the real meditation and the grounding, and you start to show people who you really are when you come out of this exile. Wow, who is she? You put me in there, and guess what I came out to be? Better than I was. So it's up to us, okay? To really, really step into this beautiful energy and take life by the horns and really go for it. And never mind anybody else's idea of what you should be doing or how you should be living. It's really about what you need to be doing for yourself, okay? So I'm going to check some advice from my ancestor spirit guides and see what kind of advice we have for this blue flame, you know? What are they helping us to really open up with this new moon eclipse, okay? And this energy that's coming in, because it's really strong. Okay, so we have 2 cards so far. We have the Wolverine, and the Wolverine says, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. That's right, baby girl, or man, or whatever, you know, whoever's watching my beautiful channel. We are a lot tougher than people think we are, so it's their fault that they underestimate us, okay? And then you have the Goose. And it says, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your strive. Okay, so that's when, you know, they put you in exile, you know, or you get fired for no apparent reason, and you end up having 3 doors open when 1 door slams. See what happens? You really just need to take the rest and then figure out who you are and say, you know what, I'm not losing, you're losing. Okay, because you know who you are and you know what you bring to the table. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, please give me some advice for this. So we have the Walrus, okay? So it says, remain vigilant about the current situation and pay attention to the signs, omens, and let them dedicate your choices. That's right. Pay attention to your intuition. Do not listen to people's words, because they're words. You pay attention to their actions. Pay attention to everything. Body language, the way they continuously say things. You know, consistency is key, okay? You do really need to be a mastermind when it comes to talking to people, especially when it comes to business, because don't be a fool, okay? You need to be vigilant. And then we have the Mountain Goat. It says, there's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it, okay? Like I said, this new moon eclipse is gonna reflect whatever was hidden in the dark. Whatever people were being mean or spiteful or anything, it's all gonna come to light because, you know, it's just that time, okay? It's just time for people to start to pay their karma. And I've been saying this for weeks, for people to really get on board and start to be good people, but now is the time, okay? So just hold on and hope you've been a good person, okay? Because balance, it's coming to balance now, okay? The good do not finish last. Now it's time to switch it up, okay? The good will finish first. And we have the Elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity, no matter what. Others will treat you, no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect you deserve. You see that? I'm going to close the reading with this one. Okay? Stand tall and maintain your dignity, no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Okay? No matter what. You use your intuition, you go forward, you have passion, you do it with love, you give when you know you're not gonna give back, you're not gonna get back, but you do it out of the kindness of your heart because you know what it feels like to not have. You know what it feels like to get doors slammed in your face. You know what it feels like not to be loved. So you have compassion, you have understanding, and you help those that want the help. So thank you very much. I really, really hope you all enjoy this beautiful energy. Take it in, reflect. You know, it is not easy. This spiritual awakening is not easy, and it is a never-ending process, okay? So if you're in this process, it is, I thank you for doing what you need to do, because it is not easy, okay? So Nyamagoa, Gonadonkwa, stay blessed, and I wish you all the best in this new eclipse, and this new energy, and this new beginnings for all of us, okay? Mwah. Ona.